Hi, welcome to day 13 of Das Asmacha, Getting to Know Yourself. Today we're going to talk about love, which is unity. Love is unity, and that's what these 40 days are all about. We want to get to this space of unity within ourselves with Hashem, and with ourselves with others. So here we go. This is from Rav Schwartz, page 88, if you have the book. We have spoken about personal low self-esteem and the negative feelings toward the self. Now we will speak about the root of positive feelings in the soul. There's a basic element in the soul called ahava, love. The Torah says that love is the basis of our very existence. One could say that there is a vitality that people can feel in the world, and part of that vitality comes from love. When we feel loved, we gain vitality from it. But the Torah teaches us that the world is built on kindness, and that kindness is expressed through giving, which is an act of love. If so, the very fabric of the world is love. The world depends on connections. Even a person's body is a series of connections of arms, legs, and inner and outer organs. If there would be no power of love, and therefore connection in the body, it could not function as one unit. How can we see love by the fact that the body is held together? If a person, God forbid, breaks a leg, he has surgery, and the leg is held in place by screws. What love is there in screws? We can answer this by saying that ahava has the numerical value of echad, 1. It contains within it the power of unity. The outer manifestation is called love, but its inner force is oneness. And how is unity expressed? Through love. When a person feels unloved, he lacks basic vitality. If he would enter into an emotional state where he is absolutely certain that no one loves him at all, he would immediately die. But there's no such person. Every person feels that at least in some way there is someone who loves him. Even if he is truly pathetic, other people will naturally have pity on him and show some love towards him. But if a person would live with the feeling that no one in the world likes him, he could not survive for 1 second. Our essential vitality comes from the love we receive. Thus, when someone does not receive love, either from a spouse or from close friends, he is very hurt. He lacks his vitality. Okay, so this idea of unity, which is these 40 days, is so crucial to each of us to have vitality. And the only way to feel one with another is to realize that the other is also a pure soul. So if I'm looking at myself as this pure soul, and then I'm looking at another as a pure soul, and I realize that my pure soul is connected to Hashem, and he is streaming my pure soul into me at all times, then I know that the other person has that same thing happening. Okay, but first Rav Schwartz says, okay, what does a person do if he doesn't get enough love? We can't advise him to just live with the feeling of alone. If he lives with the alone, he can't find love there. When it is a matter of negative feelings toward others, we can suggest that he think of himself and go and disconnect for a while, go to that quiet space. But when a person is lacking love, if he disconnects and lives alone, he will only intensify the problem. We live in a world where, in fact, there's not much love. The love existing nowadays is the kind we refer to when we say we love fish. If we love fish, why do we eat them? We should let them live. Rather, we love ourselves and not the fish. This is simple and well known. There's hardly any true love in the world. True love exists only among people who have removed basically the garments that we were talking about before, the connection with seeing somebody as their actions, their thoughts or feelings, and seeing yourself as an action, thought, and feeling, and connecting only with the body, or mostly with the body. And instead, you have to remove that and live as this pure neshama, this pure soul. The neshama has no stinginess and no envy and is truly prepared to give to others. But since we are in a world where hardly anyone consciously identifies with the soul, hardly anyone is capable of giving to others with true love. This lack is felt daily in people's souls. When a person feels truly loved, he is happy. The sadness in this world exists because people don't feel much love. Sometimes people have illusions of being loved, but it generally dissipates quickly. How can we cope in such a world that lacks love? So let's just pause there and look at this picture and see the sun in the background shining on all the flowers. So that's just another parable to us. We are all flowers. We are all souls. Not flowers, but the idea is we are all these pure souls with these light shining through us. So if we would see each other as this, not as the entrappings like, oh, she's tall, she's short, she's looks like this, she looks like that, she does this, she does that. But if we would see beyond that to the oneness that is in each of us, we would begin to feel unity and connection. More on this tomorrow. I want to say looking forward, but I got to think of a new one. So see you soon.